We are live! Hello everyone! Welcome on in! I can't get enough of this song. Yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. I see someone I know, my good buddy, Isano from Luxembourg. Hello, hello, welcome on in, and thank you so much for the follow. DT Blue Gaming, hello. No, this is not a VR chat stream. This is an Ace Attorney Investigation stream. Yeah. And, oh, yeah, hello, Boxer Fox, you're here too. Holy crap, we got lots of people in here tonight. So, yeah, I am open to do more VR chat streams soon. Yep, anyways, we got Pabs and Starwolf here with us tonight. We have another person that will be joining us later.
Yep.
So,
yes, indeed.
All right, let's get rolling, because we got a mystery to solve tonight. Let's see if we can finish this case. We are in the past right now, playing as Edgeworth while he was under the mentorship of Manfred von Karma. So let's get it.
7 years before the last one we did.
Yep. All right, I'm hoping that what I did before this stream, and no, it did not. This. Come on.
What's going on?
There we go. All right, there we go. I started. Yeah, my OBS is doing the thing where it just was refusing to broadcast the game audio. So, let's go. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that.
All right, we'll take a look at those later.
Later. Let's do this.
Wow.
From this part.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, let's get started. All right. With that said, Starwolf.
Well, let's get there.
Take it away.
Oh no.
September 10th, 4:45 p.m. District Court, 3rd floor lobby.
Yeah, holy crap. Look, there's just a cop just lying on the couch.
I don't know who has it worse off.
So many. And Gumshoe is yelling at someone else. All right. Sir, what is to become of the trial into the Codopian embassy staff member's murder?
Indeed. Since both the suspect and the prosecutor are now dead,
The drinking fountain's broken.
the case will be dismissed. In other words, the trial ends here prematurely.
Looks like you'll have to wait just a bit longer for your big debut.
I suppose it can't be helped.
The evidence for this trial will be transferred to you in a little while.
Sir, what do you think about the murder of the Codopian embassy staff member, and the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rowe?
What an outrageous circus it has all become.
Not a clown, but the entire circus?
That Faraday brought it all upon himself with his naivety.
Naivety.
Yeah. An outrageous circus with all the clowns in the world. Right, sir.
I grow weary of this topic, Edgeworth. I will have you assigned to a different case.
Papa, you'll come and watch my courtroom debut next, won't you?
I have bad news for you, Franziska.
I'll consider it.
Sir, if I may, please allow me to continue with my investigation.
Hey, Pika.
Whatever.
Made it right in time.
Yep. So, just to recap you on what has happened in the case so far, 2 people got murdered in the courtroom. We are 7 years before the present time in this game. We are playing as Edgeworth, investigating this crime, and we of course have Manfred with us.
The defense attorney and the
and then this is one of the victims. This is a victim in a past case with the best 10 out of 10 name in the world.
Yes. Man, that is.
And then Mackerel, the other victim. And that is Edgeworth's one of Edgeworth's assistants, as a younger girl. That's Kay Faraday, daughter of, obviously she's the daughter of Bern Faraday, classic judge.
Yeah, the guy again.
And then Detective Bad. Then this lady, Callisto Yu, she's a lawyer who laughs at a lot. She laughs a lot. She's basically the personification of the laughing emoji. Gumshoe. Then Manny Kochin, a suspect in the KG8 incident. And then young Franziska. Look at her. She's so adorable.
Alright, anyway.
Yep, so basically this is the crime scene.
And we got all of our evidence a little bit.
Yep.
But
Alright.
Yeah, we got the... Yeah, and then...
I think we're all good. I think we're all caught up with that
Yeah,
bit.
alright.
At least you'll pick up the rest as we go.
Yep, I'll be giving you Franziska, Pika, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And probably Callisto. I know there was already a suspect in the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. However, there is not enough evidence to prove that it was he who committed the crime. Yep. Anyone been accused yet? Right now, Gumshoe is one of the suspects.
Yeah.
I'd like to continue the investigating in order to find the perfect proof of his guilt.
Okay,
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, what's up, Pika? Hold on.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what y'all said. My Pika mom needed me for something.
Yeah, so,
Okay, we'll the short points are the defense attorney and the suspect were both killed in what appeared to be a cross blows, both shot, both killed. Gumshoe is to blame, and it's 7 years in the past.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, good. Got it.
Yep.
A worthless person like you has no right to claim such a thing as prostitution.
And, you can do Franziska Pika. That's what I was saying.
Papa, who do you think is the real culprit behind these murders? Miles and I were competing to see who can find the real killer first. Plus, being able to investigate a real crime scene is a really rare opportunity. It would give us some real life experience. Wouldn't you agree?
If you want to investigate this case that much, then do as you wish.
Then you're allowing us to continue.
In court, your top priority is to win, and a solid investigation is one of the keys to winning. We have to make sure you become recognized as a first-rate prosecutor, don't we? It wouldn't be very interesting otherwise. I'm returning home now. Edgeworth, Franziska, see to it I am not disturbed, save for the results of your competition.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Papa.
Franziska, thank you.
What are you thanking me for? Your logic earlier was built on that scruffy detective's lie. That means the competition is still on.
Yes, just as you wished.
I couldn't let you go off so easily. Now then, let's see how well you fare on the investigation from here, Miles Edgeworth.
I know I don't have enough information yet, so my first order of business will be to question anyone involved with this case. Alright. First things
Water
first.
fountain guy.
Yeah, let's...
What?
Water and water and water and water.
I can't stop the water, sir.
It seems that the man who was here earlier broke it by drinking from it too much.
Bunch of fools who pretended not to... Bunch of fools who pretended not to see the foolish actions of a foolish fool. Because you're a fool.
Well then, why don't you lend the officer a hand?
You fool. Just kidding.
You fool!
You fool.
Ryan.
You fool. Anyway. As if I should have anything to do with this.
Hello again, Isano.
Besides, that water-drinking fool... Apparently we like saying fool a lot. Okay. Besides, that water-drinking fool's mouth is the... Oh my god. Is the oh my god, apparently. Besides, that water-drinking fool's mouth is the thing that officers should be covering. Oh!
Yeah, that's the thing of thy VTuber. And but it's for our voice act. It's for my stream's voice actors though. So. But I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to fix my VTuber though. So.
Okay. You good?
Yep.
You done?
Yep. You good? You good?
Let's give that officer a description of the water guzzler later.
She seems to have quite the grudge. It sounds to me like someone wanted a drink. Alright.
Guzzler.
Alright, Star Wolf, you can do this, cop.
These things are so incredibly detailed. My inner model bad boy isn't breath.
I'm not exactly a fan of plastic models per se, but even I can sense the superb quality of this model. Yeah, that's really fun. You got voice actors for your Ace Attorney plays? Yep, I've been doing this, and we're gonna be doing other games in the future too. Like we also have done Night in the Woods for 2 streams. We're gonna be doing that game again soon. Yeah.
I simply cannot comprehend how that man can feel so much love for such a trifle.
Oh, I see.
You're a disciple of my father. So you would do well to guard yourself against an interest in such unproductive things.
Yes, perhaps I should take up whipping people like the young lady over here.
Alright, there's the bailiff there.
What's the matter, officer? I've been standing here forever, sir, and I need to go to the bathroom. Why don't you just make a quick trip? The nearest one isn't that far, is it? You know, it's a short way down the hall beyond these doors, but I don't want to be blamed for anything that might happen while I'm gone. So I'm gonna hold it. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe can be a positive influence on the force after all.
Sir, nothing to report, sir.
Is there no one who will make this man take the responsibility for his actions on the job?
Looks like we have no choice but to report this to Pabo. And maybe scare him with an air horn.
Yeah.
Might as well use that water fountain. Oh, sorry.
Then this guard can have some fun in a waking nightmare after being This guard can have fun in a waking nightmare after being awakened from his dream.
Actually, let's not. I kind of feel sorry for him now.
Alright,
Anyways, on ropeways. Do you like ropeways?
Look at this! Look at this!
I could be you.
Did you see that?
What?
Arrow. This is the
Okay.
first time we've seen one.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Alright.
Wait,
It wasn't me, I tell you! I didn't do anything wrong!
Yes, I understand, so let's just calm down, okay, buddy?
I doubt I'll get anything useful from the detective while he's this agitated. Alright, let's talk to Callisto. Miss you. Pika, you can do her.
Okay, what kind of voice should I give her?
She juvenile, or like, more peppy sort of, not peppy sort of thing, but she likes to be more laid back.
Okay. Oh, it's you, Edgeworth. And who are you? Wait, you were at the crime scene just now, weren't you? You should be just.
Do you want to do both, or do you want one of us to
No,
pick it
I
up?
can.
Yeah.
I can.
Okay, just check.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Yeah, you're fine.
You should be disbarred for not knowing who I am. Sorry, that was just funny how I said it.
You're fine.
I am Francisca von Karma, and I am about to become the successor to the family name. About to? guess that means that for now. You're still just another kid. In which case, it's only natural that I didn't know who you were. What?
Why are you whipping me?
Anyway, it looks like they're planning to hold the evidence a bit longer.
Do you like ropeways? My mom might like. Ever gone skiing or hiking in the mountains? Not me, but my mom has.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's waiting.
I'm terribly sorry, but I have a few more questions to ask of you.
Look at you, eyebrows scrunched with lines on your
A
forehead.
little more juvenile there, but okay.
To ask of you.
What exactly is so funny?
He can't take anything so serious with him.
Sorry, I'm just bad at dealing with a super serious atmosphere.
Apparently, they failed to teach you proper behavior at a crime scene in law school.
Oh, ooh, I feel much better now. So what is it you want to talk about?
I'd like to inquire as to where you were at the time of the murder. Have you ever been on a ropeway, though? No, I have not.
We were in defendant lobby number 1 the whole time, up until we heard the gunshot. And by we, I mean Mr. Bad, rather than Mr. Good. If you don't believe me, feel free to ask him yourself.
You were with Detective Bad? Why?
Bad. We had a little something to discuss, that's all.
Okay. So I take it that you are acquaintances with Detective Bad?
Yeah, he was the detective in charge of the KG-8 incident.
Detective Bad is also related to that incident?
That's right. He was the one who was supposed to protect my sister Cece. But you know how that turned out, don't you, Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth, I have no idea what you two are talking about. I've heard of the KG-8 incident from my papa. But how does that case relate to you, Miss Yu? The victim of that case, CCU, was my little sister. You're making that super serious face again. I'm fine, really. I just make it a point to rub some more salt in his wounded pride every time I see him.
Is she called you? That's a sound I make in moments where my excitement drastically changes to disgust. I think that might be related to her name, because I don't know if you've noticed this, but all the Ace Attorney character names, almost all of them are puns. The way she talks about doing that is she laughs away is kind of creepy.
Oh, speaking of Mr. Bad, he and Mr. Faraday, I'd say they met up just about every single time the
Yatagarasu
made a move.
Yep. Have you thought about using a voice changer? I have voice mod, but I don't have the paid. I'm actually gonna be buying the paid version soon. I might see if I can use it for something, but I like to do that. I might have to do that at some point.
Maybe she should, but either work.
Hey, I'm willing to use voice changers, but anyway, it was practically a given that the two would meet up at every one of these crime scenes.
I see. He did mention that he's in charge of the Yatagarasu investigation earlier. Maybe I should ask her what she knows about the Yatagarasu in more detail.
Man, we're getting a lot of info.
You claim that at the time of the murder, you were with Detective Bad.
Bad. But don't you lawyers usually discuss the trial with your clients during a recess? We do. That's what I was planning to do. But Mr. Faraday was being rather threatening, and he dragged Mr. Rell away. After that, Mr. Bad came to lobby number 1. So we just stayed there and talked.
And what did you talk with Detective Bad about?
Nothing interesting. I just insulted him some. Talked about how the trial was going, and then I insulted him some more.
Bloody, when she's not laughing, her mouth seemingly spews nothing but insults.
Anyway, Mr. Bad and I were in defendant lobby number 1 when the murders occurred.
Alright, thank you for so much for coming in, Isano. We'll see you later.
So I can't really tell anything about the hallway or lobby number 2.
I see. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your client, Mr. Mac Rell. Now your client first claimed to be the Yatagarasu, is that correct?
Yeah. Once I heard that it was... Once I heard that it was the Yatagarasu that had made off with the evidence from KG8, I began to ask Mr. Rell all sorts of questions, but to no avail. Turns out Mr. Rell was not the Yatagarasu. He had just made that up.
He made it up?
Mr. Rell's crime was caught on tape by the security cameras. But there is no footage of him sneaking into the
Kodopian.
Embassy. Itself. Embassy. Yeah. Embassy. Whatever. Close enough. Hold on for just a second. Then you mean to say... I'm actually... just kidding. Then you mean to say that you knew that he was not the real Yatagarasu? And that he was just another cold-blooded killer? And you were ready to defend him? Yes, that's right.
I see. So a defense lawyer is actually just someone whose job is to cover for criminals?
That's why defense lawyers are so detestable. But they are no match for us Von Karmans. I think I used the wrong voice for her. Oops. I don't believe it, you're serious. Why don't you save that face for something really worth being serious about? And Edgeworth, do you remember what I said earlier? I have my own agenda. I'm still on for leads regarding the KG incident, alright?
And for that, you have not a single qualm about defending a known killer?
Don't put words in my mouth. I said no such thing. The only way I had to get close to Mr. Rell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him, ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to.
I'm sorry, forgive my rashness.
Then she hasn't giggled at something like that.
Miss Yu, I was wondering if you could tell me about the Yatagarasu.
The Yatagarasu, huh? I don't really know much about that character myself. But I do get a lot of consultation requests from companies to defend them.
Requests from companies?
The Yatagarasu isn't some pretty... oh my god. The Yatagarasu isn't some petty thief out for money, you know. Alright then. Perhaps the Yatagarasu is in the business of stealing people's lives? You're not very funny or witty, are you, little Miss Von Karma?
Defense.
Francisca, be careful about who you whip! Choose carefully, or maybe somebody— Oh! So far, Edgeworth is literally the only person she's whipped in this entire game.
Okay. There. I chose carefully, just like you wanted.
Actually, no, she did whip Gumshoe in the second case.
Right.
That just was hilarious, little missy. Of course it was.
What What is wrong with these two women? Why does my pain give them delight?
And so in the end, what is the Yatagarasu? I have to say, I had never even heard of this thief when I was in Germany. Yatagarasu deals in information. Namely, in digging out dirt about backroom, wink, about backroom dealings and the like of companies. Yatagarasu is a vigilante who's, that's a new word, is a vigilante who steals such info then makes it public for all to see. Vigilante or not, this person sounds like just another criminal to me. I suppose you can put it that way too. But either way, I got a lot more clients now thanks to that thief.
Sounds like Miss Yu is profiting nicely. I suppose I've gotten all I can out of Miss Yu. I should move on and speak with Detective Gumshoe now.
Oh, okay, sure. I thought we did already, but okay.
Well, he was mad, so... Detective Gumshoe. Hey, it's you, pal. You're here. Youch!
As am I.
I don't think you needed to whip him to let him know that. I didn't do it, pal! I swear on my honor as a detective. I really didn't. By the way, at this point in time, Gumshoe's only been a detective for about a week. And his salary's already getting cut. Your words are useless. I place my trust only in the evidence, detective. Once the investigation is fully over, and should we find out that you are the killer, there will be no mercy to be had for you. Have a heart, pal. But you're not worried, right? After all, you have nothing to worry about if you really are innocent, that is. That's right! Hey, pal, go and do your perfect investigation and get the real killer from you, will ya? I would have done so even had you not requested me to, detective. Alright. So you and Mr. Faraday had a small meeting last week, did you? And what exactly did you do to make him so angry? I just asked Detective Bad to do the same thing myself, pal. Turns out he was mad at me because on my very first day as a detective, I reported in at my usual post instead of Criminal Affairs Department. By the time I got down to Criminal Affairs, I was really, really late. And that's when he gave me that huge speech.
I remember doing the exact same thing in elementary school. On the first day of school every year, I always wind up going to my old classroom.
How pathetic for the detective to be comparable to a mere school child. You claim to be standing guard in front of the door to lobby number 2 during the recess. However, when did you receive the order to do so, and from whom? Earlier around 3:20, and from Detective Bad, pal. Today's trial took a really crazy turn, so I was told to make sure nothing happened to Mr. Faraday.
And yet, something did happen to him, correct? It looks like it was a total waste of manpower to assign you to guard duty.
Ow! Your words sting worse than your whip, pal. That's a riding crop.
Then that means I need to whip harder.
So it's Detective Bad who ordered him to stand guard, huh? Now then, Detective Gumshoe, is there anything else that you'd like to tell me? Nope, not a thing, pal.
In that case, allow us to take a look at what you are carrying on your person.
Ah! Wait! You can't do that!
There's nothing of any particular value.
Well, my handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad, so you know. And what is that open envelope I see sticking out of your coat pocket? Ah! Hands off, pal!
Just show it to us already.
Yo! Annual bonus check within, $5 total, except there's no check inside. You've had your look, now give it back, pal! It's my first bonus as a brand new detective! I just got it and cashed it today! I had literally no cash on me up until I did, you know. So that envelope is really special to me. Now give it back!
You don't need rubbish like this. Don't worry, we'll throw it away for you later.
How could you?
literally had no money on it.
So this is only paycheck.
Alright, Star
Now.
Wolf.
Darga.
I'm sorry, but I need to take him for questioning now.
I think I've asked him just about everything I needed to. No, wait, since he became a suspect, there's one piece of evidence I should reconfirm. Officer, I ask that you wait a second. I still have one thing I'd like to reconfirm with Detective Gumshoe.
Understood. But please, make it brief, sir.
Okay. That should
I
be
want to hear from the horse's mouth. I must confirm whether or not his testimony about when the crime occurred is the truth.
Alright, let's go check him. I think we gotta talk with them and then present stuff.
Alright.
The testimony.
You told me earlier that you had heard no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct? No mistake about it, pal. Then you are also claiming that no one passed through the hallway either. Is that also correct? Yep, not even a single ant passed through that hall while I was on duty.
Well, that was a lie.
You do realize that the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for yourself. Huh? Oh. But it's true! I didn't see anyone go through the hallway, and I didn't hear anything else, pal! I bet the killer found a way to kill the two guys that's beyond what I can even imagine. So he intends to continue telling this ridiculous lie. But why would he do so given the situation he's in? I believe a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order.
Alright, now you can take him.
Yep. Oh my god! Little young Kay!
Run away!
Oh, she dropped something. She dropped something.
How could you have not noticed that coming?
No, wasn't that the child I changed money for earlier? I'll have Star do her for now.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
That's exactly what I needed.
Kids can sometimes be so cruel.
It looks like he's... Oh my gosh. It looks like she dropped something.
Swiss roll. Courthouse special.
Those things are actually amazing. Maybe we should arrest the girl? Maybe she might turn out to be a valuable lead.
I believe some sort of punishment may need to be dealt the next time we meet. I believe I've asked all I needed of to this man. Now for Detective Bad and the judge.
Excuse me, hold up. There we go. We have to confirm who is correct. The judge or that scruff face, right? I suppose we should inspect the hallway in front of lobby number 2 next then.
I suppose so. Shall we head on over, Franziska? Can we go in here?
What's this?
Well, I need to get an achievement because I know there's an achievement for doing this.
Any day now, I'll be taking my rightful place behind this bench.
By that time, I should already be standing here.
It'd be downright disgraceful if I beat you to it, wouldn't it?
If that were to happen, Franziska, I'll eat my cravat. Alright.
Maybe you should try the other side?
Yeah,
Okay.
We need to examine
Maybe
the
that was
benches.
the issue.
It's the defense attorney's bench. I'd probably be standing on this side of the courtroom if that incident hadn't happened. Oh, I have news for you, Edgeworth.
What are you thinking about? Lately, the more wrinkly your face becomes, the less I'm able to read what you're thinking.
Well, I'll have you know, I don't even have a single wrinkle upon my youthful brow.
Okay. And what about the, Oh, hey. Can we go up here?
Oh.
Hey!
Judge Edgeworth here. This...
One day he will become judge.
You're up.
This must be the judge's desk. You can tell by the gavel sitting on top.
I had a dream once that I was being squashed from above by this gavel.
You're such a weakling, Miles Edgeworth.
You have no idea how frightening it was. There we go. There's the achievement.
Hey.
Alright.
Alright. Now.
September 10th, District Court, hallway.
Alright, Pabs.
I'm here. Hold on. Don't worry about it. So, do you see anything else?
Alright, start off, you can do Judge.
No, I don't think so.
See. Well, thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, it's nothing. Just doing my duty as a defense of the law. Defender of the law.
That'll be all for now. I'll ask again if I have any other questions.
Anytime, detective. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have a few loose ends that I have to tie up. Oh, you're that new prosecutor Mr. Von Karma recommended, right?
My name is Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor.
And I'm Manfred von Karma's daughter, Franziska von Karma. I'm set to become the successor of my genius father any day now, Your Honor.
I see. Mr. New Prosecutor. I see. The new prosecutor recommended by Von Karma Miles Edgeworth and Mr. Ow! What's wrong?
I am curious how that translated into how that translated from Japanese.
I don't know.
I don't.
Whatever it is.
I don't know, and
Are you
I
all
think
right,
what it
Your
was-
Honor?
That must have been more tongue twisty.
Feel free
really
to
original.
No,
refer
that's
to me
Franziska.
as just-
Pika.
please feel free to refer me as just Miss von Karma, Your Honor. As for him, just Edgeworth is fine.
Apparently somebody doesn't feel that I am worthy of a proper title.
Oh, very well then. I shall call you Ms. Von Karma and Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Your Honor, Mr. Edgeworth is fine, sir. Now, about your earlier testimony,
Yes, what about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I would like to ask you a few questions about what exactly you saw.
Alright. After all, it's my duty to clarify my testimony as a defender of the law.
I greatly appreciate your
appreciate-
I greatly appreciate your cooperation, Your Honor. Now, the first thing I will need to do is figure out that detective's exact movements.
I'd say the ants.
Hallway.
Ants.
Yep.
I want to go see the ants. See him?
Alright.
See him on the left? Ants.
What is he doing? What is this guy doing under the thing?
It doesn't look like there's anything contradictory left in this arena, or area.
I suppose
This
not.
arena
Perhaps I should check
fight.
somewhere else.
What's this guy doing?
Young judges with
left?
justice. Wait a minute. Hold on.
There was ants. See him? Ants.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Ants. Ants.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny, but that's like...
There's a wrapper. There's a...
what is this? It's a pink-colored piece of trash made of rubber. Oh. Okay, that goes in our logic. I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Well, all I see is a piece of garbage. But you know, the fact that there is a litterer running loose inside this courthouse is simply unforgettable. Unforgettable.
Ah! It's not like it was I who littered.
Rubbish belongs in a rubbish bin.
Ah! The ants are hard at work carrying their food home. It's a marvel that they can pick up such comparatively large objects to their size.
Well, if you want to carry the mighty Von Karma name and not be squished under it, you better work extra hard, just like these ants.
Same goes for you, Franziska.
You're comparing yourself to an ant.
How do I go down?
Just go down. Oh wait, is there an arrow? Click down. Okay, I need you to go down now.
There we go. Okay,
There we go.
I had to use the other
Look
stick.
around.
Oh, what do we have here?
What are these black speckles?
I believe it's a pile of ants eating away.
Ooh, that detective. He claims that not a single ant slipped by him. And yet here's a whole hill of them.
Brah! Oh, what are you hitting me for?
As a replacement for that pathetic detective.
Ugh, perhaps I should add this deduction to the detective's growing tab of pay cuts.
Anyway, I wonder what the ants are eating.
From the look and sweet smell of it, pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll. Ah, maybe that's what we need to connect together.
Miles Edgeworth. The courthouse is to be kept pristine at all times.
Ah, it wasn't me that dropped food on the ground. Oh, hold on, I see a handprint there.
Yeah.
Courthouse
Alright.
must be kept clean.
No,
Why are you just give a bunch of times? God.
the dirt on this bench. It smells like some sort of sweet substance.
Can't believe there's someone going around dirtying the courthouse.
Hold it! Hold it! Calm down, Franziska. Now take a good look. Doesn't this smudge look kind of like a handprint to you?
I suppose it could be.
Which means that perhaps you can lift the prints of the person who sullied this bench.
I see. And then we'll identify oh my gosh. We'll know the identity of our mystery slob.
You there, the lab technician. Could you please find out who this handprint belongs to? Who wants to do?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Oh, yes, sir.
Got the results of the fingerprint analysis, sir.
And do we know who they belong to?
Sir, the fingerprints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, interesting. Good work, officer.
What?
Alright, bye.
And there you have it.
Yes, I suppose so.
Now we know the identity of the person who dirtied this bench.
I sense that you and I will be using this information in very different ways. Alright, I think that's
Alright, anyway. I think that's about
Hang
it.
on, what do we got for logic?
Climb. Nah.
Yeah, let's hold on.
That doesn't feel right.
Alright, let's...
What about the vending machine? Like the not the drink one, the other one. Oh, did we not get any?
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh,
It would appear that this vending machine steals... I said steals. That doesn't say steals, it says sells. Oh my god. It would appear that this vending machine sells snacks and various other foods.
Alright. Well, there we
Swiss
go.
rolls. Just lovely. What will they think of next?
Don't be a jerk in court for... Oh gosh. Don't be a jerk in court like these beef jerks. One packet for $9. Defendant's fresh milk. 1/2 pint
I
for
don't like that.
$7.
I don't like that name.
Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end with these. For $6. They're awfully overpriced.
The lineup is simply awful, period.
Jerky.
I get it for a pint-sized milk. Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah.
beef jerky it makes sense, but
Beef
Yeah.
jerky, that
Speaking of-
stuff's like $20 if you get a proper packet.
Yeah.
if you get like the actual good name brands. Speaking of snacks, I wonder if that Swiss roll that little girl dropped is from this machine.
I was wondering about that myself.
I wonder. Oh yeah, I think we just like, do we use the deduction of like the Swiss roll from there?
Yeah, maybe. Because
Let's see if we can do that. And let's see if we
Swiss
can...
roll and vending machine. Maybe we can
That's
try
to
to.
me.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. If nothing
Alright.
happens, then whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
These
duh.
bits of chocolate and cake, could they not have come from a Swiss roll?
A Swiss roll? Why would a courthouse sell a thing like that?
It may
Wait,
not
we're
seem
not-
like the right
what?
venue. However, it is being sold right over there. The vending...
The vending machine? Ah, I see. Stay neutral, as the Swiss do until the end with these. 2 for $6? Talk about expensive.
Leaving the fact that it's on the expensive side aside, the fact that the cake crumbs and chocolate bits were found in this hallway suggests that they came from a Swiss roll that was purchased from this machine.
Yeah, so that one. Okay, cool.
I think I have a pretty clear picture of what happened here now.
Naturally. After all, I'm here, aren't I?
Detective Gumshoe must have sat on this bench as he ate a Swiss roll.
And he gained the power of telekinesis.
I am using the force.
And as he ate, he dropped it on the floor and sullied the bench.
I am using magic to put this roll
How
in
did
my
I do
mouth.
this?
How does he do that? How could he have not cleaned up after himself? How utterly despicable.
Don't you dare whip me again. Don't you dare whip me again. It wasn't I who made the mess in the first place. Anyway, if it was indeed Detective Gumshoe who bought the Swiss roll, that creates a rather interesting contradiction of facts.
A contradiction? Where?
I think another look at the special courthouse vending machine is in order. I think I know
Why?
what, because it's his,
Oh yeah, his $5.
Yeah.
He didn't buy the thing, did he?
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
He couldn't have bought this thing.
Yep. Eureka! About Detective Gumshoe's finances, he said that until this morning, he didn't even have a single penny on his personage.
Just how poor is that guy?
If his bonus was only $5, then he should not have been able to purchase a pack of Swiss rolls. However, facts being as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor.
Meaning Scruffy must have bought a pack somehow.
Indeed. That detective should not have been able to purchase a pack, and yet he did. The question is, how?
He stole money from kids. Just kidding.
Oh, there's apparently something else to look at here. The check mark isn't fully off yet. See that?
Oh, is it the money?
Yeah, there is a
Wait.
weird bit of money on the. You see that? There's money in like the. Oh, it's a picture. Never mind, we're good.
Credit card accepted.
Credit card accepted. Money can go in.
Yeah, I don't think there's
I
anything
don't think we
else.
need to look at
Let's
anything
talk
else
to...
here. Alright.
Let's talk to Classic Judge. Classic Judge! Your Honor, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Where were you at the time of the murder?
I don't. Do you suspect me of something?
No, nothing of the sort, Your Honor.
Very well. You may continue with your testimony.
Your Honor, it's your testimony I'm after.
Oh, I have no idea you were chasing after me or my testimony.
I'm beginning to sense that I might want to avoid being in a trial run by this judge. Oh my god! I have bad...
Have you tried his brother?
I have
He
bad
really good
news
for
for
that.
you, Edgeworth. I have very bad news.
But I have
things
good
first.
news. He's not going to be your first lawyer. Like, he's going to be your first judge. Surprising enough.
Today's trial may have ended abruptly, but we will meet again.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the day, Mr. Edgeworth.
Plot twist, the judge is secretly Santa Claus in disguise.
You can't prove that.
When I become a prosecutor, you might even see me in your courtroom a few times. I hope you'll treat me with even greater respect than now.
I only ask that you please do not bring a whip into my courtroom.
Why? I just want to be my inner Indiana Jones. God.
I prefer Castlevania, but to each their own.
I'm afraid that issue is not up for negotiation.
As long as the whip can't reach his seat, I'm sure his honor will be safe. I think.
And also, he's not carrying a whip, it's a writing prop, but either
Yeah.
Let's see here. Now then, how should I put this? When you get to be my age, You need to pay more frequent visits to the restroom.
I don't know why we need to know that,
If you
Judge, but
go
okay.
take a look through the window at the end of this hall, you'll see a small window.
I went to the bathroom through that. It was too.
Yeah,
the
as you
bathroom
can see
was
my
too close.
yes. Hopefully you don't see my undergarments.
Anyway,
Anyway, that is the window to the men's restroom. In other words, you can see clearly into the hallway from the men's restroom. When I was going into the restroom, the detective Gumshoe isn't. Well, he was standing in front of the vending machine buying something from it. However, and this I couldn't believe, when I was about to exit the restroom, there was not a soul in the hallway anymore.
Your Honor, if you could please calm down and explain it to me rationally.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Please, let me regain my composure. It was really suspicious that what my family honored judge intuition said. Although, well, until the murder occurred, I just sort of rushed that out. Oh.
Apparently this judge doesn't understand the concept of staying calm. That's probably all I'm going to find out from His Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth, I may return to my other duties now.
Yes, I'm sorry to have held you up. Thank you for your cooperation, Your Honor.
Anytime, Mr. Edgeworth, anytime.
the judges in this country seem rather friendly.
Yes, if not a little wishy-washy. However, I hear that they are known to hand down very fair verdicts. Alright, what do you have to say, Bad? Here comes...
Hold on a second.
Detective Bad.
Surprisingly... Hold on. Okay.
Detective Bad, I have something I wish to inquire about.
Is it a bad thing? Hey, how about doing some actual work, you?
I wish to inquire into Detective Gumshoe's movements during the recess.
Getting in the way of the investigation.
I have an order from Mr. Von Kama himself. Plus, I still hold investigative authority.
That's actually...
Did we ever present his I think we did we? I think we did. Oh, I won't worry about it. So I hear you were the one who called for Detective Gumshoe to come down here.
Faraday. That guy was just accused, you know. I just knew something was gonna happen. My detective instinct told me.
A lot of good, did you? Couldn't even pick one. Don't talk to you.
Hold it! Hold it! Francisca, I think you need to apologize. I'm terribly sorry,
Forgive
Detective.
you with my forgiveness bullet.
I'm terribly sorry, Detective Bad. Please continue.
Here's the phone on the first floor. I called the precinct. I told them to send somebody over. And that detective's the one that showed up.
I don't know why I'm imagining Detective Bad's voice on the sheet. Oh, that's scary. Anyway.
Alright.
And only upon his arrival did you set Detective Gumshoe to stand guard, Detective Bad?
Yeah, I waited on him on the first floor. After he got here, he came to the defense lobbies together. We entered this hallway, we ran into you. She told us that Faraday was really mad. And that he dragged Rel off to lobby number 2 to have a word with him. And that Faraday had said to not let anyone interrupt him. What choice did I have? All I could do was tell the big lug to stand guard outside.
And around what time did all of that take place?
Be half past, none of your business. Oh wait, I think it was about 30 minutes before I heard a gunshot. to give him the big look at his Simon. He never left the hallway. Not once.
Oh? And how can you make such a claim?
When the guards out for the main lobby swore to me you didn't.
If the detective never left the hallway, then where did he disappear off to?
Simple. He must have gone into lobby number 2. This is
Hey, pause, time out for a second. Do you notice that right there? I didn't even notice that before. In
What?
the window. You see that?
The cactus?
No, those are railings. That's a terrace or like a platform or something.
Huh.
What's
okay.
the map say again?
Wow.
Yeah, we'll let that ride later. You and I we were in the lobby number 1 next door. I wasn't in the lobby with you. No, you.
I was waiting for that
Alibi,
joke.
Gumshoe.
It would seem that I am still missing some key pieces of information. Detective Bad, you also heard the gunshot, did you not?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was in defendant lobby number 1. That's why I came running towards lobby number 2 together with you.
How much time elapsed between you hearing the gunshot and your arrival on the scene?
Less than a minute.
What were your movements upon hearing the gunshot?
I grabbed the big lug who was just walking around in the hall and raced into lobby number 2. That's when we discovered the bodies. And I
That makes you the discoverer of the crime scene, right?
Yeah, I guess it does.
I'm about to become a prosecutor very soon. You will treat me with the dignity I deserve, or else.
You wave that thing around anymore. Now I'll have you arrested for obstruction, little miss.
You wouldn't dare.
Just joking.
Detective Bad is really something if he can make Franziska behave.
Are we about done?
Is there anything else I should ask him about? The time he heard the gunshot?
Oh, well, I think the one thing we can compare it to was time, because out of all the stuff there, the one thing we have is Detective Gumshoe's spot on the whole. Like he said, he heard it around a time. So maybe that is the best guess I can come up with.
Okay, yeah, let's try the time. I'd like for you to tell me the exact time you heard the gunshot.
It was around the end of the recess. The trial was about to start again, I think. He was supposed to make time for himself to transfer the evidence he was holding. But I got the sense he wasn't going to show for the handle. So I figured I'd just go get him or he'd be late. And just as I thought that... Bang! Sound of a gunshot hit my ear.
So you heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to restart, huh?
Right before the trial started. Are we done here? I don't have any time to
Oh, come on. All you're doing is standing in front of this door doing nothing.
I get the sense that he is someone investigating this crime scene, or rather that he is keeping us under surveillance. But to what end? Detective Bad, may I ask that you cooperate with us for just a bit longer?
Don't have anything else to say to the two of you. You guys are the ones who said you wanted to investigate in the first place.
Fine then. Be obstinate? Be obstinate. We'll just do as we please. Come on, Miles.
I don't even know that word. You may no longer be willing to help us. However, may I ask for the forensic scientist's cooperation?
Do as you like.
I
Alright.
don't know why.
Is that
I
about
was
it? What do we have on us right now?
I I don't know why, but I thought of Detective Bad as like kind of like a Solid Snake kind of voice.
Yeah.
I could probably do something like that.
I don't know why.
On the end of the channel. Yeah, no,
Did you find something, officer?
Sorry, you got this.
Okay.
I think there's about a $5 bill back there. Come on, just a little more.
Is there no one working? Is there no one working this crime scene who isn't a total waste of living tissue?
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a single person we can deem useful here.
There's gotta be something else.
Have you found anything suspicious, fingerprints, officer? Nope, just fingerprints of those involved with the case, sir. I
guess we all know of the players in this case then, huh?
It would appear that way, but I have the nagging feeling that we're missing something. And I suspect that what we're missing is hiding right here in this crime scene somewhere.
Alright, go back to the window, I guess? Did we get everything in the window? No, we didn't. Oh, we gotta look at the window back there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that window on the other side belongs to the men's restroom.
I can't see it.
At your height, I'm not surprised.
You deserve that one. You deserve that one.
Yeah. Oh, I guess short people have feelings too. Yeah, Edgeworth.
Damn.
Oh, okay, I guess that's it.
Maybe the cactus? Ugh!
What's the matter?
I pricked myself on one of these this cactus's needles. I didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp.
Well, what did you expect? Can you imagine how bad it would be if you were hit on the head by one of these? Anyway, this cactus seems to be unrelated to our case.
Do you really think so? Because I believe this cactus sitting on this windowsill is completely related.
What?
What?
What do you mean? What? What do you mean?
I don't understand, but okay.
Oh, it's a balloon.
Oh, well then. I look forward to your explanation on how exactly it is related.
Oh, it's a balloon. The rubber next to it.
Let's see.
It's a balloon.
Ah!
Okay.
Oh yeah! Kay was holding
It could
a
be.
balloon when we saw her.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
That might have... Wait. A balloon pop. It's like a gunshot. Idiot.
Oh,
He heard
I
a-
see.
This
Got
pink rubbery
you.
substance, I saw this in a different form earlier today. I believe this is a piece of a popped balloon.
I suppose that's possible.
The balloon probably got a little too close from our friend, the windowsill cactus.
That would be the logical conclusion, yes.
They're actually supposing that. That's funny. Hey, we did it. Good job, team.
Now, I believe I now have a very
Hey.
firm grasp on what happened here.
High five, y'all.
Yeah.
Arr. Well, I do too.
Alright, Francisco, would you care to share what conclusions you've come to?
Why should I do that? We're still in the middle of a competition. We should be checking to see if your conclusions are wrong first. So you go ahead.
Okay.
It's almost cute that she's going this far to ensure that she wins. Almost. Very well, but first, we need to pay His Honor a visit to correct his testimony.
Okay.
Not cute.
September 10th, 5:15 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony and see how it stands up.
Who you got me? I am your new suspect.
In a sense, I suppose you could say that.
If I remember clips of this case, be prepared to read something really, really fast, okay?
I got
No, I
history.
Wait,
I get...
wait, is it?
Yeah, you got history, but do be prepared for it just so you can get it in the spur of the moment. Keep going, though.
Even you, a judge, are nothing but a common witness before a Von Karma.
Silence in the courtroom. Silence, I say. Mr. New Prospector recommends first. Whoa.
Yeah, he was right. You bit your tongue again, didn't you?
As a defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You can even place me under oath if you want.
Very well then. Your testimony, if you please. I never thought I'd see the day we're cross-examining classic
What
judge.
I saw in recess.
It's gonna be
During the recess, I went to the restroom. There was a window on the hallway side. In other words, I could see into the hallway. As I entered, I saw the detective buying something from the vending machine. But when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me.
Me?
Your Honor, can you please try to remain calm?
Oh! I'm so used to simply listening to testimony that I got caught up in the excitement.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now. Okay.
Well, so what do we have to go off of here?
Okay.
Well, what
What
stuff do
about-
we have right now?
Okay.
Gumshoe was definitely there. We know that much.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
He did buy a
said
Swiss
he-
roll, which
he did say he disappeared in the hallway after some reason. That's what I want to know.
well, think about it this way: if you were looking through that window there, and
What?
you were like, and you were also like looking at someone there, if they leaned down to eat a Swiss roll or to pick up a Swiss roll, they would be disappear from your ankle. So that's
That's-
probably what he figured out. Is when he leaned down to grab that Swiss roll, he disappeared in a way. So probably,
Yeah.
I think we probably start by like pressing like the disappeared part.
Yeah, let's press
See what that
this.
goes to.
Hold it! He disappeared, but Your Honor, didn't you just say, I saw that detective buying something from the vending machines?
Why, yes, I did. The restroom window looks over the courtyard and right into the hallway. But just as I was about to exit, I took another look, and there was no one in sight.
That led me... oh,
That led me to the only solution to this mystery. That detective must have gone into the crime scene, lobby number 2, as that boy.
So he looked into the hallway from the restroom and over the courtyard, did he? Okay.
Nah, that's. I think we have to.
What about
We have to
the,
showcase something, but I don't know what it is.
Hold it! Hold it! Your Honor, I ask that you please remain calm.
No. I'm perfectly calm.
You're being anything but perfectly calm.
It appears that his honor could not have been mistaken in what he saw.
I suppose so, given his line of sight. However, Francisco, why do you suppose our lines of sight are so different?
Slight. If you're referring to my height,
Ah! Can't you hold that whip? Can't you hold that whip still for just a second? Now, about his honor's testimony, I believe his line of sight to be an important factor.
if it's that important, why don't you hurry up and tell him already?
I will, but there is one more thing I need to do if I am to correct his honor's testimony. I'm going to need to retrace Detective Gumshoe's movements.
Oh, I guess the only thing that we. Oh, wait. We do have something to show. The fingerprints, right?
Yeah.
That's technically on the bench.
You mean the couch?
Yeah, because he technically sat there.
Yeah.
And if he sat there, he would be leaned over.
Fair enough.
So we could have
Yeah.
just sat down.
Objection! Objection!
Quit that finger wagging for me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey,
And don't you
actually,
think
that's
it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving a testimony?
Ha. If you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I never let an opportunity to shout objection pass me by.
Miles Edgeworth. It's one thing to be passionate. It's one thing about. Oh my god. It's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life.
This is what some people may say is the pot calling the kettle black. Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me?
Bill. How dare someone dirty the hallway bench like who is the culprit? That party is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness.
If you must know, the uncouth bench sullier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor.
Oh? Well, that's good. But who was it?
We were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench, namely Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints.
Happy with committing murder, he has go to and dirty the butler's too. Guilty.
Your Honor, please calm down. While it's true that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench, we have not yet established that this action is related to the double murder.
What do you mean?
I believe that the detective bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one. The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints prove my conclusions to be true.
Oh, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom?
It is indeed. The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, at around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Franziska herself was unable to see out of that window. No, delayed. I know I shouldn't have used her height as evidence. Basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot when the hallway is being viewed from the men's restroom. It seems that you have made the connection. If someone were to sit on the bench under the window, yes, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight.
What?
Thank you, Pika. Do you finally see, Your Honor? Your testimony has just proven that the Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time.
Oh. Hold it! Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try to say it saying it wasn't. Here, let me try that again. Hold it!
Is there something of value that you'd like to say?
Yeah, actually, there is. I remembered something else just now. Miss Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the courtroom one more time.
Even if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he?
That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right?
Alright.
But I saw part 2. I suppose it's probably you can't see a seated person from the restroom window. However, that doesn't mean that the detective was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I heard a loud bang of a gunshot.
I think that might have been the balloon pop, maybe.
Yeah.
They were both close,
Yeah.
so yeah, that would have made sense.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense.
How was that? That is the testimony of one who judged from the crimes of others.
Your Honor, could you try to state the important facts first next time?
I agree. Before you go going around judging others, You should learn to judge your own words.
I'm sorry. But honestly, I thought it was just a noise popper until just now.
Now that he mentions it, right before we started the trial, he did talk about that.
Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during a recess? I could have sworn that I heard popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson.
The most critical point in this argument is when the judge looked into the hallway, and whether that lines up with when the gun was actually fired. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony.
What I saw, part 2.
Well,
Yeah.
what did he mean by, like, what does this mean here?
This one?
Can you press? No, the second
Alright.
one.
Alright.
Hold
Hold
that
it!
meaning.
As we established, you went to the restroom during the recess. However, at one point in the recess did you look into that hallway?
After I called for a recess, I handled the chain of prosecutor paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we reconvened? Yes, that sounds about right.
Just as I expected.
What are you expecting? And I demand to know what that all-knowing smell is for.
Your Honor, that statement you made just now is very important. I'd like for you to append it to your testimony.
Alright, if you insist.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see. I looked into the hallway about 20 minutes before
we have
were
something for that.
reconvened.
Huh? Okay.
We do. That's
What do you mean?
testimony.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the testimony.
Alright. Yeah, let's...
Present it.
Alright, let's save then.
When
wait.
did Edgeworth become a judge?
Alright. Objection!
Honestly.
Your Honor...
I cannot allow you to make an objection.
What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection. Oh my god!
I've been overruled.
Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my taste.
What do you mean by that?
You claimed that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that is simply not possible.
That is your new professor. Recommended by Manfred von.
Oh, I didn't even see what that said.
Hang on, here you go.
Mike's getting a bit crusty.
Instead of biting your tongue, why don't you bite your tongue on this preposterous names?
I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Franziska.
Don't talk to back. Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back.
With your height, you'd need a stepladder or 4 to accomplish that.
Oh!
Mr. Edgeworth, my ears are not that far gone yet. I'll have you know that I can still hear just fine. And I heard the sound of a gunshot louder than clear with my own 2 ears.
Ha! Your Honor, I have an interesting bit of testimony. It's from Detective Bad, and according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again.
What do you say?
Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were to reconvene. Here comes the pursuit theme. How do you explain this glaring contradiction? Unfortunately, that is the truth.
I heard it clearly. Hey, that loud sound of the gunshot.
The sound of the gunshot, we keep returning to this point of contention, and that piece of evidence, I always did wonder why I found it where I did. However, now I understand what the gunshot the judge heard really was. Unfortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard. Balloon.
A little pink scrap of butter.
Take that! I found this object in the hallway earlier.
What is this pink substance?
I may not look it, but this is actually a piece of a balloon.
Indeed. suppose you would like me to accept that pink balloon into the courtroom record?
Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony. Oh my god, Edgeworth. Your Honor, your argument goes as follows. You saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now, there is no guarantee that the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Let me ask you something. Do you really think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun? I think I've said enough that even you can figure the rest out on your own. Your Honor, you're fooled by the popping of this balloon into thinking it was a gunshot.
What the Yeah,
Yeah.
I know I've been kind
that
of
was-
because of this mic.
Yeah, it's
That
fine.
was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But if it was me, I'd have whipped this thing up before the judge even testified.
Care to elaborate on how one ends something? Care to elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins?
Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from the real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed that someone would pop a balloon in a place like this?
That's true. One doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with courthouse.
Maybe agreed with you.
That's it. That balloon the girl was holding, it explains everything. Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony. However, I can't really vouch for its accuracy.
Who knew? A given testimony couldn't be such a difficult thing to do. What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very big apology. I will see to it myself that he is released.
Wait. There are still a few things I have yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe.
Why? I thought we just cleared this game.
Whether we did just now or not, I still cannot say. The only thing I can do for now is to continue my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in the hallway.
Very well. Violet, please bring Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom.
I must fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation to this case.
September 10th, District Court, courtroom number 3.
Brought him.
What is it now? Is it time for my trial already? I've already told you a gazillion times, pal. I didn't do it! I'll be the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe.
No, you won't. I'll be the judge of that.
I'm the actual judge.
No. I am the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that.
Why can't you guys be just a little less judgmental?
Yes. Well, speaking of that hasty judgment, Detective Gumshoe, I'm afraid I must apologize for an error of a judgment on my part.
Your Honor, I don't believe you should apologize just yet. You have yet to prove he is completely innocent of this crime.
I guess so.
What are you guys talking about? In any case, I would like you to testify as to your actions while you were on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just a part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony... Yow!
My whip will object, loud and clear.
Actually, you know what, Pabs? I'll hand the Gumshoe over to you because it seems that it's
Yeah.
only the 4 of us and we only have 4 characters in the room right now, so I'll let you get it.
Thank you.
right.
Appreciate it.
If you are found to be lying, you'll be held indefinitely. Understood?
Gotcha, pal.
Thinking back on the state of the crime scene and the judge's testimony, it's obvious that Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get a break in this case.
Break.
Wow, I was on duty.
Hey, that's my line. I came down here to the courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard a gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. But my honor as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal.
He's still singing the same tired tune.
In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying, and it's time I pulled the information I need out of him.
So he was in the hallway the whole time. The whole time. Completely. Can we get some info on that? Probably, I think it was 3? Yeah. Press that bad boy.
Alright, hold it! You claim to have been in the hallway the whole time. However, is it not a fact that you did something while you were in that hallway?
Of course I did something. I guarded the door in lobby number 2, pal. What else?
Very well then. And what exactly does guarding that door entail?
Well, put it simply... Oh, I know. It was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch.
Oh? Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of?
You got it, pal. I didn't take a single step from that door, just like I was ordered not to. Why is everyone so quiet all of a sudden?
Because we are all in shock, and in awe of your utter stupidity.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us a more believable one.
Yeah. But I'm not lying.
I should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to a close. Hold it! Oh crap, I didn't mean to press it, but okay. I'm only going to ask you one more time, Detective Gumshoe. Are you sure you stood in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time?
Yep, after I was told by Detective Bad. I stood guard in front of that door without a single break. So believe me when I say that I was in the hallway the whole time already, pal. Okay, I think we already got this whole thing.
Yeah.
Why did everyone go quiet all of a sudden? Yeah.
Apparently someone has a bit of trouble reading between the lines.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't...
Be quiet.
Itch!
I should hurry up and bring this insipid testimony to a close, for real this time.
Okay, for real this time.
Yeah. Alright.
So...
think we should present maybe the...
fingerprint.
Yeah.
Literally, he was right there.
Objection!
Nuts.
No. I have an objection.
What is it, pal?
Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere?
Hey, it's one of those things, the courthouse special Swiss rules, right, pal?
Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the sullied hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that.
Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this.
You inconsiderable, slovenly pig.
I promise to clean it up later, I swear.
Now then, shall we get down to business? About the fact that you didn't move a single step in front of that door. Hey, Bluebell, welcome on in the stream, pal. Hope you're doing well. If that really were the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls?
Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how did you manage to get the bench dirty from your grubby hands?
Ouch!
It appears that Franziska's whip can do more damage than my words alone can.
Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything.
Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole early bit.
I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. But that's all I'm sorry for. You got that because I'm not holding anything else back.
That last statement, it may sound like it makes sense. However, there is something I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us?
Of course not. I've got nothing else to hide.
Objection! If only that were true, Detective Gumshoe.
But it's true, pal. I swear. It's nothing else.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you are aware of the price of a pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
From what you can tell.
The vending machine out in the hallway is selling packs of 2 Swiss rolls for $6 a pack.
And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your annual $5 bonus check. Isn't that right? Let me ask you again, how did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation to that?
I told you, I bought it by myself, pal. There wasn't anyone else in that hallway with me. So there's no one who could have helped me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You've got some kind of proof that there was... Thank you, Mr. Imprisoned. There was someone else in the hallway, don't you?
Correct.
Well,
yeah, good to hear, Blue
What are
Bell.
the chances of that? Wait, you do?
Of course I do.
What? How?
What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in the hallway?
Oh, it was a pack of 2 Swiss rolls. He ate one. So that's the other one.
Yeah, take that!
Hey, you showed that to me not 2 seconds ago, pal.
I think you're under the mistaken impression that I brought this pack of rolls.
Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it, you thief!
What? I would never do such a thing.
All you liars are the same. You start out as thieves. You're under arrest, pal.
I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars, and in that case, what does that say about you, Detective? This particular Swiss roll was dropped by a certain someone.
Oh.
There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them, but you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you?
No, wait, pal. You've got it all wrong. I ate both of them. Nope.
But... It would appear that we've caught you at last.
Hey, don't you dare do anything bad to that girl.
It would appear that they do know each other after all. So why do you continue to come up at me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow?
Hey, it's Kay!
Kay what?
Kay Faraday!
Faraday? Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter?
Not you! I'm Kay!
So yeah, we already know
good little girls don't kick other people. Especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you do.
Put Gummy under arrest, mister!
Gummy?
My guess is that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe.
What a cute nickname you've given him.
Didn't do anything wrong!
Hey.
It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail.
Alright, let's talk with her.
Now then, Kay.
Yeah.
He's like
Hey.
a stray cat.
I wonder if I should feed her something.
Give her a Swiss roll.
Yeah, Swiss roll. Take that! Take that! Okay, I promise to give this to you if you calm down.
Oh, let's roll!
It really belongs to you though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was saving it for Daddy.
Oh my gosh, she's
Ooh,
doing the...
Tux collar.
Yeah, she's
Ooh.
doing the little finger
The
thing.
finger thing. She's doing the finger thing.
Finger
It's been a
thing.
thing before the finger thing.
She's a furry confirmed! Oh my gosh!
Yes, yes.
Oh my!
Your father,
It's
he's...
George Takei. We don't Oh, yeah, don't you say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet.
Thanks for watching out for me, dummy. But I already know about Daddy.
Oh, thank God.
I-
Oh,
I
wait,
ever
not for
heard
you.
that
I
guard-
mean,
I ever heard the guards talking about how Daddy, please, I don't hear anymore.
sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him.
K.
Now I'm gonna cry.
Right.
Aww. It's alright, let it all out. Your father just passed away after all. I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child. A case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer were crushed into fine ash on that nightmarish day. DL6. Even now, the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to locking away every criminal I can. And now, to have this happen right in front of me... This child, I feel a certain shared fate, a common bond between us.
Miles Edgeworth, what sort of gentleman are you? Are you just gonna stand there and watch a lady cry?
Ah, you're right, sorry about that. Okay, here, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that makes sense! That lines up, because Kay gave us a handkerchief at the end of
beginning.
the last case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it wasn't in the handkerchief. It was his handkerchief.
No, my cravat, don't you blow your nose on that!
I feel better now. Thanks.
Well,
We don't get a chance to change that, do we?
Okay, are you going to be alright?
Well,
Yep, I'm already alright.
Somehow, I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it.
I promise, Daddy, I never cry in front of strangers.
well, you just did. And you're a good kid, aren't you, Kay? You always kept your promises, right?
Wait, let me change that.
I don't think so.
Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I still want to keep all my promises.
Yeah.
You're a very
just
brave
so you're
girl,
clear,
Kay.
Pika, just so you're clear, Pika, that defense attorney, he was Kay Faraday's dad
Yep.
with the double murder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bluebell. Yeah.
what did he
Very
say?
good. Excuse me.
You're good.
You're a very good child for keeping the promises you made to your papa. I'll even testify that you didn't cry just for you.
Aw, Franziska, that's one of the nicest things that the first nicest thing she's done.
Lady.
It's nothing. I'm only telling the truth after all.
It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Franziska is sympathetic to Kay's feelings. Alright. Madge.
Hey, you want to see this cool thing?
Yeah.
Daddy showed this to me before.
Well, he was a prosecutor too, so it's only natural that he had one as well.
Daddy would pin this badge on me a lot. Just for fun.
Pinning a prosecutor's badge on a child for fun.
He said if he put it on his clothes, the scary prosecutor would get mad.
Manfred, because, for context, Manfred thinks that that prosecutors should not wear their badge, and that's why Edgeworth has never worn one, or any other prosecutor for that matter has ever worn one.
Yeah.
He also said that the scary prosecutor said it was more fashionable not to wear it.
I wonder who that scary prosecutor could be.
I wonder, could Kay be talking about Mr. Von Karma? Alright.
Anyway, back to what we're doing.
Kay, what kind of person was your father?
Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world.
So, to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals.
But you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me an absolute favorite treat: Swiss roll.
Oh?
I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard.
I see, and what have you been working hard on?
I've been working hard to keep this promise Daddy and I made together.
A promise notebook? May I take a look inside, Kay?
Sure. Okay.
It appears to be an exchange diary of sorts between a father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind of man he was. This little notebook might just come in handy later. Thank you for showing it to me, Kay. I hope you'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father.
I'm gonna try.
Hey, so I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right? That makes me a hero too.
You're really cool too, dummy.
Yeah, aren't I, Kay?
What is with the two of them?
I heard the verdict of justice, so that makes me a hero too.
Yes, and thanks to your oh so heroic testimony, you almost painted that detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail.
I'm really sorry about that.
Dummy is not a bad man, okay?
That poor judge, he's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay.
Yeah, we're friends.
In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him? So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier?
Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy sitting there. He was standing in the hallway staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi.
And when was this?
Before everything got crazy.
How long were the two of you together?
We only talked for a little while. And then we went our own ways.
That's right, pal. Kay and I only talked for a little while, and that's it.
Oh, which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess. Isn't that right?
Ah, he got me.
I told you to stop picking on Gummy, mister.
Very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later. Were you the one who brought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay?
Well, I didn't really have a lot of money, and I somehow made $1 out of the pennies and quarters I had.
I think I know where it's going.
But that still wasn't enough, and I really wanted one.
Come to think of it, she did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. Yep, that's how Gumshoe got the Swiss rolls. And that's when you
He had
came...
5, she had 1.
Yeah, and that's when you came back and asked me to exchange your money, correct?
Yeah. Thanks a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why...
Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal.
Need I remind you that you're the one already under arrest?
That makes it a double arrest, pal.
Yep.
I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
Sorry about your rusty thing.
Yes, well now it's positively drenched in your nasal mucus. Don't
Think
worry,
about
Kay. I have a spare. So here,
Good.
you can have this one.
stranger.
Ah, it's one of the promises you made in your promise notebook, correct?
Yeah, look, see? It's right here on this page. Never,
Never
never go away with any stranger.
Alright then, I'm not giving this to you. I'm merely allowing you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it back to me next time we meet.
Okay, Betty never said I could borrow things from strangers.
Even though that means the same thing.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe. I believe it is now crystal clear that you were with Little K in that hallway.
I told you to stop being mean to me, Mr. Gummy.
Miles Edgeworth, there is still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon.
You still haven't offered an explanation. Ow, here, sorry. You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
That's, well...
Gummy, you lied for my sake.
Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Ah, so that's why.
So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? You can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and interactions with Kay, it's obvious the detective was lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. Which piece of evidence proves that Detective Gumshoe was lying on the account of Kay.
Hey, what's that notebook saying again? I think I keep looking at it, right?
Always greet people with a smile even when people don't know you. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Daddy's job is to make sure that everyone follows the rules. Kay, be a good girl and promise me you'll never keep your promises to me, okay?
Well,
What are you
what's
looking at?
always greet people with a smile. I guess this? It's the only thing that really
Save it
makes
just
sense.
in case. Save it just in case if you need to.
Yeah, save that, but
Oh, I
think
can't
it's
save.
in that notebook. Oh,
right,
well, I guess we
uh-oh.
present
Take that! Take that!
Hope for the best.
Mr. Faraday's and Kay's promise notebook? How does this explain anything?
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
What a foolish fool. Oh my god.
Got this.
Very cool. There's
Like
so
a
many
tongue twister in
fools.
What a foolishly foolish fool of a foolish reason for a fool.
Nailed it.
Fool. Holy
yeah.
fool.
Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you?
Because I'm your friend, Kay. That's why.
Gummy,
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
I guess there's no beating you, huh, pal? Okay, I'll spill the goods. I've been standing guard for a while. I was getting really hungry, and that snack vending machine was taunting me.
I don't know how. Yeah, it's
All the
possible.
cash you had. Nope.
But all the cash you had on you was $5. And that wasn't enough to buy anything, right?
Tongue twisters are favorites. Yeah, they're fun.
Red lorry, yellow lorry. After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls.
Yeah. But then, like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up.
I gotta share the bag with Daddy. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. But I only had about $1 in coins.
So we pulled my $5 and her $1 together, and bought a pack of Swiss rolls together.
But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. So then Gummy said,
Mr. Faraday's one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get into trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you brought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, did you know? He told me it'd be okay.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Look,
sorry.
He told me it'd be okay. And he gave me a whole roll to save and give to Daddy.
You knew that Scruffy could be so considerate.
Indeed. Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together?
yeah, we split the other roll and ate it right then. Sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal.
Anyway,
Chocolate.
Kay, I believe this also belongs to you.
That's from the balloon I popped.
It's bad manners to leave garbage laying around, Kay.
Alright, talk to you later, Bluebell. Thanks for stopping by.
Keep it
See
going.
ya, Bluebell.
We're good.
Yeah, he said it.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. One piece?
Oh,
It was sitting high up on a windowsill where you couldn't see it. Just this once, I forgive you.
That balloon. I wanted to surprise Scummy a little, so I popped it on purpose. And because of me, Scummy dropped it half of the Swiss roll.
Wow, you really got me there, pal.
So I thought maybe I could give Gummy this other roll. And then I saw you picking up Mr. Gummy.
so you kicked me. Is that it?
You sure are a feisty one.
I'm really sorry, mister.
It's alright. I'm perfectly unharmed. But about the Swiss roll, would it be alright with you if I held onto it until Detective Gumshoe is cleared of all charges and free to go?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay?
Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which is undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murder.
Objection!
Oh,
That's if it's even edible.
Oh,
You.
Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You have just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime.
what do you mean?
It's quite rude to eavesdrop, Miss You. I'm getting lectured on manners by a girl with the penchant of whipping people.
Man, I wish you'd whipped her.
What? How dare you talk back with such insolence?
Please, Gummy's not a good guy.
Oh, and what do we have here? What is a child doing here in the room? Bailiff, please take this child away.
Well, Miss Callisto, that girl was Mr. Faraday's.
I know. So what? You think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild all around the crime scene? I think it's actually quite dangerous for her, to speak nothing of getting underfoot.
I suppose you're right. However,
As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now then, Detective, you were in one of... Ugh. Now then, Detective, you were in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct?
yeah, but...
You see, isn't it obvious that it could only be the detective? He is the only one who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murders.
I have no counter argument to that.
Don't worry. I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal release.
The investigation is far from over.
Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless? That was the Sullivan King. Don't you think it's reckless to talk to the suspect out in the open without a guard?
I suppose it is.
Well, as someone with more experience in the law than you, allow me to share something. Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes of your negligence. Oh, Miles, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this. This is unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma. Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation. So, we're back to square one.
Actually, this is our last chance. I can tell you, I can tell that if we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged under all of the circumstantial evidence. This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we have yet to inspect. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1. Whew.
Overstop. Up to you guys. Because there's still quite a bit of case left. I thought this was gonna go a lot faster.
Yeah, me too. I honestly think this would be a good place to stop here.
Yeah, I'd say it's for the best,
I would,
really.
yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
we'll be back next week, and technically next year, with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. I want to thank you all.
Take a whole year.
No, don't worry. This ain't a rise from the ashes moment.
We'll see you in a year, everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll be back. So anyways, that said, let's find someone to raid, and I think who is live right now? I want to raid someone I haven't raided in a while. Oh, hang on. Let's raid my friend Barkus. Barkus is a very good DJ and another good friend of mine. / raid Barkus B.
All right.
All right, let's. All right, ready up, raiders.
Thank you so much for all the help.
Thank you all so much. We'll be back next time with some more Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth. This has been DJ Foxy. See you next year. And if you are going, and by the way, if you have time, come down to my New Year's Eve set, 12:10 a.m. Just after the clock strikes midnight in the Eastern Time Zone. We are ringing in the Central Time for 2025. So, hope to see you there if you are able to make it. So, with that said, bye.
Yeah. All right. Good stream there.